What is up, my veggies? My name is VTR, and welcome back to another movie review. And it's been a while since we sat down and talked about a new movie. And I think it's been a bit since we sat down and talked about a movie in a while, actually. And today we are reviewing MaXXXine, the third movie in the X trilogy. Um, so let's go ahead before I talk about my thoughts or anything. Let's read the synopsis. I hope it's not a too long one. No, it's not. Okay. In the 1980s, in the 1980s Hollywood, adult film star and aspiring actress MaXXXine Minx finally gets her big break as a mysterious killer stalks the starlets of Hollywood. A trial of blood threatens to reveal her sinister past. That's all I'm gonna say without giving any spoilers. And going into this, I had very high expectations. I really liked both X and Pearl. I think both X and Pearl are both fantastic films. I enjoyed a lot of those films, and going into this one, I had very high expectations. And so last night I got to see an early screening last night. Or my theater was having early screenings, and so I decided to go watch this early screening. And and boy was I on the fence at first. As I was watching the movie, at first I was like, okay, so far I'm not sure how I feel about this. As the movie keeps going, I start to like it more and everything like that, and I wind up enjoying the film. And I do think it's a good movie. Do I think it's as good as the first two? No. I think this is the weakest of the trilogy, which I think was gonna be the hands down, like, was inevitable. I still think X is the best. So mostly probably because I do prefer the whole slasher stuff and everything. Then this movie is technically like a mystery slasher kind of scream kind of feel, like in the 80s and everything. Um the style of the film is looks so it feels like you're in this era and everything, and it does a really good job with the music choice, the all this the setting and everything. It just feels really good, and the character acting is so good. uh Mia Goth is a fantastic actress. I think she does a great job with this character and everything. um Last time we saw Mia Goth in this franchise, she was playing Pearl and not MaXXXine. But in this movie, I was super interested to see where things were gonna go. But also, the plot is a little bit okay. As soon as it picks up speed and you see something, they pick up some of the clues and everything, you're like, okay, I can see where this is going. But I don't think it takes away from the film that much. I think it has some good kills, some actual ones that I think will make some people wince. I remember there was one where I was just like, ooh, like it was. No, if you've seen the movie, I think you know what one I'm talking about. One of the things that made me wince in the movie. But one interesting thing that this film decides to do is it takes the thing of a real serial killer that's out there, and it's like it has someone like kind of like being like a copycat kind of to that was a real life serial. I'm pretty sure that's what it was and everything. If I'm wrong on that, but I think it was something like that. Anyway, um, and it does a good job at, and I feel like when it gets to the reveal of what's going on, um, this movie doesn't feel long. Like it feels like it's here, it does what it comes to do, and you're done. Um, I can't really say a lot of the characters are like super memorable. Like I would say MaXXXine's agent is probably the most standout. Besides MaXXXine, I'd say is probably the most standout, in my opinion. Um, but overall, like the development and the definite change that that MaXXXine the character has in this film, she's definitely a she's definitely a different definitely a she's definitely been through stuff, and like the thoughts from stuff from what happened in the first film is still like layering in her head and everything. She keeps getting, and that stuff's coming back to haunt her and everything. And it's done very well, and I think, and like I said, the film's visual style is one of the big I think that's like the best things about these movies. They have like a whole, because like you have like each one of these movies you can watch on their own, depending on like what kind of mood you're in, I guess. But this movie, oh, personally, I think does a fantastic, a great job at what it sets out to be. And like I said, a little bit negative. Like I said, there is some, okay, it's kind of easy to figure out what's going on. And sometimes there doesn't feel like there's a lot of tension in a lot of the scenes. I do appreciate the psycho stuff, like the psycho nods and everything. I do appreciate that. Um, but yeah, there's like there's not much tension in the film, and I think, and there's not really like the final act feels like it happens so quickly and everything, and but overall I think the movie knows knows what it's trying to do, and is, but I like the film. I think it is well done. Um as it just has some flaws here and there. Um Critics give this movie a 78 on Rotten Tomatoes, and audiences give it a B. So that's where that stands currently. Um, and I'd say that's a pretty solid place to put it. I am gonna go with my rating and go ahead and give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. Is where I'm gonna put um MaXXXine, because I like the film. I think it does. Like I said, it has some issues and everything. Oh, I'm gonna tell you this. You said after the credits got a little thing. It's like a little be kind and rewind little thing that comes up. It's like an old thing they used to have, say, with like VHS tapes. But I thought was kind of funny that they that out there. Um, and seeing a bit of the, like seeing a bit of like the film industry, like the actual film industry, like Hollywood and everything, and seeing like the interesting like views of the time that some people had, um and everything. I feel like they use it to an all right degree, to where it doesn't feel like overdone. I think that's a good way to put it. But I think the movie does a good job at everything it sets out to do and everything. I think it is a good horror flick, and I liked it. Like, I don't think it's as good as X. I don't know if X or Pearl is my favorite actually. I think I like X and Pearl a lot, but both movies for different reasons. I like this movie for different reasons as well, but I don't like this movie as much as the other two. So I don't know. I when this movie comes out on home media and everything, I'm gonna probably watch all three back to back and see what I think of the film, the films as like a complete set like watching them back to back. Um, um, but yeah, this is a movie that I really enjoyed. I did like it and everything, but that's all I gotta say for this review, guys. If you guys know the drill, all my stuff's down in the description, and we will see you guys in the next one. Trying to get back to more reviews and everything, so hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.